The wingsuit technology has been real exciting to see the evolution of that in the past 5 years.
The wingsuit will probably change according to the races we will be facing in the future.
It's like race car driving, you know? You have a car set up for a certain track exactly the same way as you would in wingsuit flying.
The manufacturers, Phoenix Fly, Squirrel, Tony Suit, they're all very motivated to create very high-end products to give their racers, their pilots, every opportunity that they can possibly get to be the fastest and to be the best.
One suit for one race isn't necessarily going to be the tool for a different race.
With a short race, I would choose a fast starting suit. The maximum glide speed not important, because the shortest line to the distance is the straight line with the quickest start.
If it's a straight line, you need a fast suit, but if it's a flat straight line, then you need a bigger suit to glide. And if it's very steep, then you need a small one to dive.
One of those suits may be really good on one venue, but won't work on the other one. And it all depends on the glide ratio, how flat you need to fly from the start to the finishing line.
Which might actually then become something very interesting, because the component of choosing the suit will also come into play. Just like they choose tires in Formula 1 and different cars and the wings.
I've already been talking to Matt about developing a suit that's gonna continue to have the maximum amount of speed, but also be able to keep that speed at a lower angle.
I think the one we used in China last year made Tony Suit have an advantage, because Tony Suit has always been good on distance flying.
It's gonna be really challenging to choose which wingsuit you want, like the one you feel the best in, or the one which is the best for the race, but maybe you would miss a little training on this.
So you've got technology in the way of different suits, like a golfer would have different clubs, right?
But big picture, yeah, you can have the fastest suit in the world, but unless you are flying your body perfectly, you know, the suit's kind of secondary.
The only limitation is the time, the flight time we will be able to have on every suit, because to master a wingsuit, you need a lot of flight time. And it's not that easy to change a suit. You cannot like just snap your finger and be a master in every suit.
Robert in Phoenix Fly have been working really hard now since last year on improving his product.
I mean, this year he has developed a special suit for racing.
I already have the list of improvements for China. So they're not going to use the suit which they are using here, because I have a list of quite many points which has to be improved.
And the evolution is really good, because it's helping the manufacturers not only have race suits, but they're rethinking their whole design process so that they can create suits that are flyable with a lot of range, and then also they're making arrows that are just doing really well at specific things.
It's allowing the manufacturers to really get competitive with each other. They want to be the fastest suit. They sell the fastest suit. The rest of the wingsuit world looks at that and goes, I want that suit.
Talk about the speed of the suit. This area is probably the easiest to improve. If we talk about the glide ratio, we are pretty much done there. Not because I'm saying so. It is because the theory, physics and mathematics say so.
I would like to have whatever technology will help, you know, make the difference. You see different people showing up with different ideas.
Athletes themselves are starting to look at ways to design their own suits and modify the suits that are given to them through the manufacturers. So little things like leading edge, zippers, placement, length of tail, length of wings, and you modify that suit to match your body type.
So for sure, in the future, there's going to be a lot of specification on wingsuits, and we will need to train more and more on every suit.
There's a big science to winning the WWL. It takes a lot of thought and a lot of training, and then you've got to execute in a racing environment, which is your base jumping. It's full on. It's awesome.